All right, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody. This is General Speer here. Welcome back to another episode of XCOM 2, the Long War of the Chosen, the Clone Wars Season 4. How's everybody doing today? Hope you all have a good afternoon, and good morning, and good evening.
That damn sweater.
Quiet Central. We are back with episode 2, everybody. I'm glad to be back in the series. Hopefully everybody enjoyed season 1, or excuse me, not season 1, episode 1 of the series. It's late at night for me recording this. I'm a little tired, but that is okay. We are going to move on and do stuff and things. Several things that I've been doing off camera. One, that I have gone through and made sure that everybody's blasters are all the proper armament, which is good. Everybody has their kit and all set to go. The thing I've not done so far is squad management. We've obviously got a bunch of squad stuff here. We're going to go ahead and create a new squad. We're going to name this like a ARC Trooper squad. And we can kind of choose the logos, which is kind of nice. I kind of like this one. We're going to rename the squad of saying Rancor Arcs. And we're going to throw in the soldiers of... Let's see. Let's go through this. Do I have any of the Rancor ARC Troopers? I don't. Not yet, anyways. Well, let's do a new squad then. Let's create the 212th. So in this case, we're going to do... rename the squad the 212th. And we might have multiple 212 squads, which is totally okay. We're going to go ahead and select squad or assign squad soldiers after we choose a logo. I'm wondering if I could download a mod that allows us to change the squad logos, but this is something I think that is akin... Oh! There we go. So there's the 70th. There's the 21st. Is there the 212th on here? Yes, there is. Very nice. I'm wondering if we could then choose a logo that would be befitting of the Rancor arcs. No, it looks like we can't, but that is okay. Oh, that makes that easy. I am learning a lot about how Long War actually works, which is totally fine. In fact, I may actually just remove this particular squad at the moment and just do like the 212th. I'll do another one of like the 501st. There we are. Rename 501st. Excellent. Assign soldiers, and we can just throw in, for example, we can throw in Rex. Obviously, we can throw in, let's see here. We can throw in Tup, of course. We got Mixer. And we might have like multiple squads. The thing I'm learning about this is that we want to have some squads that are laid out for infiltration, and we also want to have squads that are laid out for like general missions, from what I am guessing. So I have been playing a little bit of Long War in a different save altogether to kind of just get my learn on. And the first thing that I want to do is go to the Haven Management, and we have like all intel loaded out, which is, fine. But something I want to do is I want to go ahead and begin doing stuff with supplies. And I think I want to do one recruit. We're just going to be per 20 days. Supplies per day, 2.4. That's fine. And we still have 3 intel, which is fine. The reason being is because we need supplies, and that's totally fine. Let's see here.
Our research was a success.
Modular weapons. Nice. Okay, perfect. So we got a lot of stuff for Proving Ground projects, which we don't have the Proving Ground yet. That is totally fine. Autoloader suppressors, hair triggers, high-capacity magazines. All good stuff and things. Next, I think I want to do alien biotech. It'll be 6 days, but I think it'll be worth it.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note. Excellent.
All right, let's go back here. And actually, you know what? I'm going to adjust the recruit back to intel because I want more intel. And let's see, 2.4 days for supplies. Yeah, I do want always some amount of supplies coming in. We do get a supply drop in 18 days. I don't know if that is prevalent. I don't know. There's a lot that I don't know and I still need to figure out. But basically, this is kind of the setup I want to run at the moment. Ah, perfect. New target acquired. Review target. Okay, so this is our first infiltration. We're going to go ahead and confirm the site is an expiration in 3 days, 17 hours. That's not a lot of time. Confirm. All right, so we can do... Okay, so I'm not going to go over a lot of how infiltrations work, but essentially you're going in terms of like the mechanics, but essentially what it is that you're going in with these small squads, and the more soldiers that you add, for example, the longer the infiltration is going to take because you're bringing in all of the gear and all of the stuff to do the infiltration. Your expiration, of course, is in 3 days, 17 hours to do the mission. Current time to do max infiltration is 3 days, 5 hours. If we add in another soldier, that's going to bring us up to 4 days. Now, this max infiltration does matter a lot for certain things kind of deal because it affects how many enemies we might have on the ground kind of deal, etc., etc. So I'm going to go ahead and remove cries. But I think I might run with Rex, Top Mixer, and Viken, who is our current veteran on this difficulty. And these soldiers will not be available until the infiltration completes, and then the mission, when the infiltration completes, the mission will be then available to actually run on the ground. Seeing as how the full infiltration or the max infiltration we can achieve is 114%, and that will be done in 3 days, 5 hours, well under, well, a few hours under the expiration time. I think we just go for this with 4 soldiers. Everybody has a DC-15A rifle. We have the secondary gauntlet for Veken, as well as a med pack. I think this is what I want to run for right now as far as gear. So let's go ahead and start the infiltration.
We're in the pipe, 5x5.
Okay, we're gonna go and start the infiltration, and then we're gonna go back as they do their infiltration. There's a percentage meter. If we hit this thing to resume the day counter.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Very good. We're gonna hit carry on for right now, and then we'll go back in a moment. We just completed with that, and we have 7% infiltration already, which is good. So, while we have the Guerrilla Tactics School up, I'm going to go ahead and grab and train some soldiers. I think I'm going to get Scorch in for some Grenadier training. And I'm going to get General in for some gunner training. No, I want... Do I want my character to be a gunner? No, I think I want him to be a sharpshooter, actually. I think that would be a lot of fun. All right. So we got Scorch and General in for combat dreading. We do have not new combat tactics, which we could do. I think what I might do right now is get wet work so we can get the supply, the 100% experience from kills, especially early on. That's going to be very important. Yes, that does put us in the hole supply-wise, but we're going to be clearing out more alien debris here pretty darn soon here. 5 days for that. So that'll be all fine and dandy. So let's go back to the geo map and get things going here once again. Okay. We do have another guerrilla ops right now. I'm going to go ahead and review the target once more. This is a expiration of 4 days, 12 hours with a concealed start and everything. Extremely light baseline enemy activity. Our rewards is a rookie as well as 2 resistance personnel, which is actually going to be pretty fantastic. Oh, we got a 501st Trooper, which is very nice. Excellent. Alrighty, let's go ahead and confirm this then. We do have the SIP rep in that it is a very large map. We're going to clear all of the troopers for right now, and we're going to get in... We're going to get in Jesse, Bly, Wolf. We're under 3 days for right now. 200% max infiltration, which is going to be good. Maybe you can bring in another trooper at the moment. Let's bring in... Let's bring in Boost for the 104th. Everybody's rocking DC 15As. Again, I am going to give Boost probably a med kit just to be on the safe side. And I will probably do the same for Wolf, just in case. This is going to be a a current infiltration of 3 days, 5 hours. We're going to go ahead and start it.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position for deployment.
And start the infiltration. Okay, let's go ahead and resume global activity once more. Ah, here's alien biotech done.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations, war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
Yes, indeed. Information is the name of the game.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Ooh, AP rounds are now available. That will be very useful, actually, for certain missions. All right, what have we got? We've got resistance communications, which I'm tempted to grab right now. We've got experimental weapons. We've got the Advent Trooper autopsies. I might do one of the corpses. Let's do the Trooper corpse to begin with.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Sounds good. All right, 85% intel. Let's go. Or infill. All right, we do have the chance to do a little bit more infill. Or infiltration. We have 12 hours until the mission. Okay, so this kind of gives us a little bit of a rundown more on the infiltrations. 100% infiltrated, which is great. 12 hours until the mission must launch, meaning that we can't, we can't do any more about that. We're gonna go ahead and wait and let things run a little bit more. Now we must launch. Any readiness is vulnerable, which is good. That's what we want. 116% infiltrated, which is great. Very light enemy activity. Let's go in on this mission. Operation Righteous Giant. Now, obviously, as you can see, we are going right to the mission itself because troopers are already on the ground. What this means is that the loadout that we went in with is the loadout that we have for the mission. So it's very important to make sure that you load your troopers, methodically in the beginning. But you also got to there's pros and cons. You want to make sure that they're well outfitted, but you also don't want to go over the infiltration time if it takes too long to get to infiltration effectiveness, etc., etc. There's a lot about this that I'm not really going to cover, some of which I'm still learning. It is very much a process. It's a screenshot if there ever was one.
1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Okay, so as you can see, we got container detonation turns to until destroyed 24. Let's get Tup into position up here.
Let's move fast.
We are fully concealed at the moment, which is good. We do have a civilian over here, but I want to grab full cover while we're able. Mixer, we're going to move him up to full cover over this way because I want to take a peek and see. There's nobody there at the moment. Vicken, we're going to have up the front.
Move forward.
And then Rex, we're going to move right up next to Vicken up here. Excellent. Okay, so we do kind of need to book it a little bit because it is a bit of a ways away. But that said, we can also kind of be careful and make sure that we're not approaching any enemies, wolfly kind of deal. There's no enemies so far. Vicken, we're going to move to full up here.
Move, move.
Okay. Tup, we're going to move to full right up here.
Let's have some fun.
So far, no enemies, which is good.
Let's go. Now we play defense.
Just in case. There is enemy activity over that way. Okay, that's good to know. They are probably going to be over towards the mission objective anyways. Tup, I'm going to have you grab cover up here. And I'm going to move you up to full up this way here. Mixer, we're going to dash you up here. Vicken, we're going to move you... Where do we want to move you? Rex, we're going to move you first. Right up next to Mixer.
Move it.
And Vicken will move to cover right here because there are enemies over this way. Anybody? Aha!
Hostile approaching.
Now the question is do we engage right now? That is the question. I think what we'll do. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Move, move.
I think what we'll do is we'll get people into position.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Excellent. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll get people into position. Okay, we can see those guys over there. I guess what we'll do
Like we drilled. Go.
is we'll get set up to,
Charge.
you know,
Defensive position. Starting kill sweep.
we'll get set up for an ambush, hopefully. I wanted to see if they walk closer, and they are. That'll increase my chances, which is good. Okay, I have a couple of options that we could do. What's Rex's aim like? It's 83. Top is 77. Mixer is 78. Vicken is 80. So Rex has the best Overwatch chance.
Setting up a shot.
We're going to conceal, or we're going to have him go on Overwatch. And then for right now, we're going to throw frag with the intent on killing the drone over here. Hopefully. I hope this connects and kills two and does damage on the sectoid.
It's gonna blow.
Okay. Nice. Okay, that's the sectoid gone at least. Okay, so that was a great first pass. What I am going to do is I'm going to throw the flashbang over at the other sectoid over here. So that way his abilities will be nullified. And then Mixer, or excuse me, not Mixer, Vicken, we're going to work on getting the surveillance drones taken care of. I guess let's go after this one. Nice, we'll take it. What's this guy gonna do? Ah, he's gonna stun. I see. Okay. Rex is protected by the shields at least. Tup, I need you to hopefully kill this thing. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. Nicely done, Rex. All right. Now we just have the Advent Trooper, who does have a flank at the moment. Okay. Gonna move Rex to right here. Nice. Good job, Rex.
See that?
I did see that. It was very good. Of course I can't get that loot, but I'm gonna dash Tup up to cover here. Oh! There's another enemy. Ah. Well, that's not good.
Troopers, move in!
Okay, it's a gray shot. Oh dear.
Not sure I can make it!
Ooh. 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 Oh, please miss. Oh, man.
Out!
Okay, Vicken is no longer stunned, which is good. I'm going to move Tup back this way. So where he's in full cover. That's a miss.
Might be in trouble! Charge!
Mixer's going to move in a little closer. Come on, Mixer. Yeah, it's just a graze.
Move forward!
Vicken, do you have a shot? No. We are going to get this loot at least. And I need to, unfortunately, get Rex reloaded, but I'm going to do pistol overwatch for right now. Okay, he's doing overwatch, and he's not. That's another miss. Good.
Not sure I can make it!
That's okay.
Could use some help!
Darn it.
Blast it! Blast it! Troopers, move in!
There we go.
You see that? Weapons jammed! Take him out!
Now we're ready for this guy. Okay.
They are ready for a fight! Keep them busy! Guns ready!
Dude, Mixer has been on it today. Good job, Mixer.
Move! Move!
All right, Rex, we're going to probably go in and grab the loot automatically. Although,
Move it!
it's probably a good idea to get coverage just in case there's more. I don't think there's more enemies. Oh, we're going to grab it anyway. Advent data pad, I'll take that.
Let's move fast.
Tup, we're going to move inside. I'm amazed Tup survived, to be honest.
Starting kill sweep.
I am thoroughly amazed that he survived.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's just go for broke and do the small cache of intel. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, data cache recovered.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
I don't think we have any remaining hostiles, but we're going to call in the Sky Ranger.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Move forward! Take aim.
This is
All
Firebrand.
right.
It's time to go.
Like we drilled, go!
Let's get all the troopers out of here.
Let's have some fun.
We sadly do not have a flawless mission because we did suffer damage with Vekin.
Copy that.
But all soldiers extracted, and we're good to go.
This is Firebrand. Package is secure. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Nicely done. All right, 8 out of 8 enemies killed. Turns taken 12. Not bad at all. That was a very, very good mission, and we got some experience for some
Gene
troopers.
Therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
Okay, so most attacks is Mixer, and most damage, what was that? Most damage dealt was Tup. Okay. As well as was the most under fire and the move the furthest. Yeah, that tracks. Nicely done, all 4 of you. Lightly wounded, out for 9 days. Okay. So Vicken can do several options here. There's Fire in the Hole, which rockets are more accurate, and Gauntlet deals Gauntlet rockets deal 2+ damage. There's Rapid Fire. There's Napalm X. Okay. Because apparently with this class, there is the ability to do pyrotechnics, as you can see. So I don't know if I'm going to do that with Vicken necessarily. I might do him as a striker. So let's build out the rapid fire setup. That'll be exciting. Yeah, this is gonna be nuts. All right, so yeah, we got the Illyrium data pads. Do we? Oh no, we didn't get any of the troopers. So that'll be something to note. View soldiers though. Tup, promote soldier. He is part of the assault squad. Excellent. Or the assault troopers, I should say. Weapon loadout, I want to give you that. And you have the arc thrower.
Might be more resourceful than your average trooper.
And the
but
pistol
I doubt
still.
Our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tygan to look at. Especially since he's not asking for a live one. There's not a whole lot that surprises me these days, but I'm definitely curious to see if the chip we pulled from the commander really is connected to the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
Okay, so Mixer is a shinobi, which might be actually kind of appropriate for the pilot. It'll be interesting to see what I want to do with him as far as the specializations go. That'll be exciting. Let's change your weapon, though, to being... Let's do the shotgun. I feel like that is more apt, the DP-23. And then let's go with the retractable arm blade, or do we want to do the sword? They're all the same damage, as well as bonus critical damage. The retractable arm blade and the arm mounted blade have better aim and essentially. Yeah, arm mounted blade is fine. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. And then, of Very nice. Very nice for nice. We do need to swap the pistols. That's you know, a certainty. What's really funny though is that he is rocking now 3 DC-17s because we can, I guess. Sure, you know, that's fine. Personal combat stims though, hyper-reactive pupils. Ooh. This implant confers 15 plus aim for your next shot with your primary weapon after the shots. Ooh. You know, that could be... Man, that could be good for Rex, could be good for General, it could be good for when we get 7 here. Basically, and good for Akimbos, it could even be good for any sniper. I might hold off on this for right now and wait and see what we want to do with that. Can we recruit somebody? We could. We absolutely could. Be a Comet Trapper, Bow. Couple different options here. Though I might hold off because our supplies are pretty low still. Let's pass time a little bit more. We are at 100% infiltration now. We do have a day and 7 hours until we can do this one. I think I am going to wait on this one till the next episode and go from there. But I am going to let it infiltrate or do more percentage to get a better infiltration status.
Another important step forward in our research.
We can straight up repeat the research if we wanted to. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I think what I want to do next is... I probably should do resistance communications pretty soon. I think I'm going to go with hybrid materials for right now, and then I'll circle back to doing resistance communications. Is my thing. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do the hybrid materials.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Excellent.
I must admit, having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove...
Okay. We have Scorch and General, along with more supplies from a room cleared. Excellent. Let's go ahead and clear another room. Might as well just do this one, I guess. Although... how long is it going to take for this one to do it? 20 days. I think... yeah, no. Let's go ahead and clear out this room, and then we'll go from there. I think it's important to get these other rooms going as quickly as possible. We do need more engineers. That is for sure. But I am at episode time for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. We will be continuing this series as follows. If you are interested in the mod list, there is the link that I have in the very first episode. It is available on Steam. If you are a console player for the game, I do not know what the console situation is for mods for the game. You're just gonna have to, do your own research. But for the Steam version of the game on PC, I have the mod list available in the first episode. If you want to check it out and run with the mods that I am using for this campaign, feel free to do so at your leisure and pleasure. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to give you all your tips and tricks and just general techniques for this mod. I am loving this mod pack so far with a long work campaign. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're new. And as always, thank you for all for watching, and we'll see you next time.